Yo, what it do, gang? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, bro, I know I'm loud in your ear. I had to stand up for this one, okay? Because, yo, listen, if you're wondering where I got these gloves on, bro, it's because I'm ready to fight anybody who doesn't give this video a like. Alright, here, bro, you could have your own gloves. I'm being serious. We're gonna step outside and we're gonna shoot the 30 seconds, bro, because it took me 12 turns to summon this thing. And I know most of you have never seen this thing before in your life because nobody plays freaking cubics, and this thing is some cracky sauciness, bro. I had to stand up. I had to. So with that being said, I mixed it with tier limits. Don't be mad, bro. I know tier limits gets a lot of hate because, you know, it's body in the meta. People are quitting the game because of it, all of that. But this is not about tier limits, bro. It's about cubics and me showing you something that you probably haven't seen before. So with that being said, this is the deck list. It's 60 cards. I just need to mill a bunch of stuff. I need to get 3 of these in the hand so I can use this thing or this thing to fusion summon into this thing. Now I'm gonna show you why this thing is so hype, right? If the game lets me. Oh, hold on. So this thing right here says 3 Crimson Nova, the cubic lures. Must be fusion summoned with the above fusion materials, cannot be special summoned any other ways, cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card declares an attack, half your opponent's LP, life points. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can activate this effect. This card can make a second attack during the battle phase. If you take effect damage, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the damage you took. This thing is wild. And I'm being loud in your ear, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm actually excited. I just finished this. I just got this clip. So with that being said, enough talking. Please like and share this video. Share it with your friends. And let's get into the replay. Right, guys, here we are. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel. Again, please like and share this video. I've been doing this for like 5 days, bro. It took me so long to bring this thing out, and this duel is gonna show you why it took me so long. It's so hard to special summon this thing. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna go first, and if you see me doing tier limit things, it's because I need to mill, bro. You'll see. So we're gonna activate the scream so I can start screaming at my opponent, activating the Sharon to special summon herself, sending the Agito to the graveyard. That way we can start milling a bunch of cards, right? So here we activate the scream, activating the Agito. That way we can mill about 6 cards, 8 cards or something like that. Either or, we hit all this stuff, send it all in there. I activate the Hotness, right? Then I activate the Kelbit that got milled as well. Then I'm gonna activate the scream in there. I'm just activating a bunch of stuff. They have the DD Crow. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Get the Hotness out of here. I don't really care, but I'm gonna activate the Mudara. That way I can send these things back into the deck, so I can mill more at some point in time, because I need the Hotness to special summon during an opponent's turn to mill. I don't really care about doing a lot of tier limit stuff. Like I said, I mainly just want to get this thing out. So then we're going to activate the Selkie, getting a Rhino Heart to the hand. Then I'm going to activate the Cubic Karma to get myself another Crimson Lord to the hand. We have 2, we need 3. We're going to normal summon this thing. They're going to effect Valor it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't even care. So that thing gets body, get it out of here. I'm fine with that. It's okay. Then we're gonna set down the Sulky and end our turn, right? We can't really do much else, so it's fine. So here they go into the battle phase. They actually had the evenly match. I don't even know how many they run because the other one was already in the graveyard, but I'm like, okay, let's get it. So we activate the Sulky just for fun and giggles, bro. We don't really do anything. I'm gonna banish it anyways. I just need a monster on the field to survive. Then they're gonna activate the Sky Striker Ace, right? Bring that thing onto the field, bringing the Shizuki onto the field, right? Activating its effect so they can get the anchor, the Widow Anchor, right? Makes sense, makes sense. So then they're gonna, I draw the Fairy Tales. No, I put this thing in attack position. Then I use both of these monsters so I can She summon into the Zodiac Shaka 9. And we're gonna use Shaka 9 to go into the Zodiac Dryden, right? That way I could pop this thing in the face one time for the one time. Activate that thing, pop it, which I know is gonna bring the Sky Striker Ace back onto the field. Again, I don't really care. I'm gonna activate the Fairy Tales. No, I want that thing to be flipped so they can't really use this effect, but they have the Call by the Grave. This person was making my life hard, bro, and I can't be talking because I'm playing tier limits, but you're gonna see things in this video that's like, bro, It was crazy. So then I'm gonna Exceed Summon into the Zodiac Boar. That way I can attack directly and make the Zeus. You guys know how this works, right? Attack directly, they're gonna activate the Ace, which is fine. They're gonna bring out the Shizuku onto the field. I'm gonna attack, and then I'm gonna make the Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, right? Let's go. Activate that thing's effect. We're gonna sweep the whole field, but before we do that, they're gonna activate the Mecha. They're gonna banish the Sharon, and I'm like, yes, do that. Banish all the tier limit cards. Do all of that. I'm fine with it. So now all that thing gets brushed off, right? They have one card in the hand. They're gonna draw a card. I believe it was a Goblin, cause I just did this. Yeah, Upstart Goblin. They're gonna draw a card, activate the Kai Striker Mecha Widow Anchor, take over my Zeus, slap me for the 3,000 damage. Then they're gonna activate that thing's effect right now. Do it, and then they're gonna get rid of the material. So when I get it back, it doesn't matter, right? Like I can't even. It's just a 3,000 beast stick, which I don't care. And now this is where I was sweating bullets, bro. I slapped it for 3,000 damage, no one cares. But I was sweating bullets, bro, because we got the greater polymerization. I just need one more of these things in the hand or in the field, right? So let's get it. I slapped him for the 3,000. He has 5,000 life points left. No one cares, right? Draw face. They're drawing to a card. I believe it's another Goblin. Yup. So they're going to give us life points, activate that thing. Then they're going to activate the freaking Afterburner to pop the Zeus, which I don't really care. Again, it's fine. I just want to survive at this point. And now here, I was like, dang, bro. This thing is what you're going to use to fusion summon in this thing if you don't have a fusion summon spell. So I'm like, okay, bet, I'm just going to set that thing down and end our turn. Because I didn't think they could OTK me at this point in time. So I wasn't worried, right? So then they're going to set down one card in the back row. They're going to end their turn. And I'm like, yo, please give me a cubic card. They did it. But that's fine because now we have a Keldo. I'm going to activate Keldo so I can send the Kelbeck into the graveyard. That way we can mill, right? And we're going to join to the Gravekeeper's Trap. I'm going to activate the Kelbeck because I need to mill cards. I'm going to activate the Merly. Using the Merly and the King of the Swamp to fusion summon into the Kid Kalos, right? We're going to activate Kid Kalos' effect, getting this thing to the hand. So now I'm going to special summon that thing and mill some cards. And this is where I messed up. I forgot real quick. I was so focused on doing the one thing that I wanted to do. Sorry. That I forgot that I had to get rid of a monster in order to use this thing's effect, right? So I'm like, damn, but it's fine because now I send the Cubic Dharma to the graveyard. So we're going to activate the Cubic Dharma and I'm going to bring back the Crimson Lord, right? So now I'm not really all that upset because I'm going to use both of these monsters right here to Exceed Summon into the Abyss Dweller, right? Bring him out here. And then we're going to activate this effect. That way I could detach the Sharon so I could use this thing's effect now, right? So I could activate this thing's effect, bring the Sharon back onto the field, send this thing to the graveyard so I could mill 5 cards, right? Send it all in there. Now we get a Cubic Karma, and here I didn't realize my other last Cubic Lord is already in the freaking graveyard, bro. It's already in there. So this thing is useless to me in a sense, right? So let's go. We're going to activate that thing, and instead of bringing the Lord, I bring the Dusa, which is also fine because if I normal summon that thing, I get to send a Cubic spell to the graveyard. Now this is where I had to set up for next turn. So I activate that thing's effect. I had to send a Cubic Karma. Again, I'm a meathead because that doesn't really do anything, right? The Cubic Lord is already in the graveyard, so I have to use both of these monsters to Exceed Summon into the number 41 Baguska. Our opponent is probably thinking like, what's wrong with this dude? But the reason why I send the Karma to the graveyard so I can activate it so I can get another Dusa. Because now next turn what I can do is normal summon this thing. If I can send this thing to the graveyard, I can bring the one Lord that's in there back into my hand and fusion summon, right? So that's what I was thinking. This person was probably thinking, what's wrong with this dude? And why isn't he attacking? But whatever. They probably think I'm some dumbass that's just learning the deck, right? So they're gonna draw a card. They're gonna lava golem me, bro. You see all the shenanigans that was going on? So they lava golem me and I'm like, okay, bet. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Here we join to the behemoth. The lava golem is gonna activate its effect. We're gonna pay 1,000 life points. I activate the Dusa. I'm sending the Cubic Karma to the graveyard, right? I mean the Dharma. And now I'm gonna activate that thing's effect. Get the Crimson Nova Lord. And I'm like, let's go. No, bro. Diddy Crow. Diddy Crow, yo, bro, this person did not want me to do this. So now I have to activate the Keldo, bring the Crimson Lord, mainly the Crimson Lord, but I decided since we can send 5 cards back, I decided to bring this thing back as well, just in case I do draw into it. But I already had the plan because we have, where is it? Oh, it's not even in there. Then never mind, bro, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But we're gonna bring all of these back into the deck, right? 5 cards, shuffling them in. Diddy Crow doesn't get to banish anything. This thing doesn't even get to go off or anything like that. So now I have to send this thing into the graveyard. So I gotta link summon into the Phoenix. I'm not even gonna pop this thing for real because I don't really care and I don't want to get rid of the cards that I need, right? So then I'm gonna activate the unification in the graveyard. That's gonna allow me to special summon this thing, and now I can send another cubic spell into the graveyard, right? And I choose the Dharma, right? Now we have to end our turn because we really can't do much else. They're gonna draw a card as the Sky Striker Ace. I'm gonna flip this thing because I just didn't want them. I don't know if I read this wrong, bro, but it says while exchange of the spirits in your graveyard, your opponent can activate the effects of cards in the graveyard. I was playing against another person and I couldn't activate the things on the field because this thing was already in the graveyard. So I don't know. I thought this was gonna stop them, but it really didn't. But I'm gonna grab the Agito though. Because at this point, well, I'll explain it to you in a second. They're gonna go into this Hayate. Hayate's gonna go into the battle phase, slap herself for 1500 damage. I don't really care. Like I said, they're gonna send the Anchor into the graveyard. They're gonna activate the Sky Striker linkage. That way they can link off into the Sky Striker Ace Kugari. Kugari's gonna get an attack boost, activate its effect to bring the Anchor, Widow Anchor back into the hand, right? So now they're gonna slap up our Phoenix, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just need to survive. They're gonna activate this thing's effect, which I thought they could put this in attack position and slap me, which I thought was what they were gonna do, but it's fine, right? They take that thing. They go into the main phase too. They use both of these monsters right here to link off into the Seek, right? Bring him out here. So now they're gonna use this thing to link off into the Shizuku or Shizuku. Yeah, Shizuku, yeah. And they're gonna end their turn. Activate that thing's effect. They're gonna grab themselves a mobilize, right? A multi-roll. So here I wanted to explain to you the reason why I sent this thing to the graveyard is because the only way I can get the third one is legitimately by milling it and using this thing to bring it back, because all 3 of these things, 1, 2, and 3, are already banished. So I can't use them to bring this thing from the graveyard from the deck into my hand. So I have to do it from the graveyard, right? So now since we have this thing on the field, that's my plan. So here we draw into a Kelbeck, perfect. We're gonna activate this thing's effect, but I'm gonna send the Agito to the graveyard. That way we can mill some cards and activate that thing's effect. We mill all of these cards right here, and there it is. We send it to the graveyard. It's right there, bro. I'm actually hyped. I'm gonna activate this thing's effect, sending this thing back into the extra deck, right? Then I'm gonna activate the effect of the Cubic Ascension, and I'm just BMing right now because I wanted this to be an epic moment, bro, because it took me so long. So now I'm gonna activate that thing's effect. I'm gonna summon 3 V-Jams onto the field, right? 1, 2, 3. Now none of these things can be destroyed by battle, and if your opponent attacks into it, I get to put a counter on it. They're negated forever, right? So I bring both of these out here. This thing's gonna special summon and send that thing. I'm gonna activate the Cubic Dharma, bringing the Cubic Lord onto the hand. That's 3. Now here we could have used this thing or this thing, but I just decided to use this thing because it didn't really matter, right? Activate that thing's effect. All 3 of the lords. Fusion summon.
Together like 3 Crimson Novas into the ultimate fiend of despair. Crimson Nova Trinity, the Dark Cubic Lord.
Let's go. It doesn't have an animation, bro. I might add it to the video if I found one. I don't know, but look at it. Look at it, bro. 4,500 attack. We're gonna go for the attack, right? Half your opponent life points and slap him in the face. If they would have had 8,000 life points, bro, you would have cut that thing in half and still OTK, because that thing has 4,500 damage. Why is it so hard to bring that thing out? Why, bro? 12 turns. I've been doing this for 5 days trying to make this happen so I could show it to you guys. So with that being said, let's go into the deck list. Alright guys, so here we are in the deck list portion of the video. Don't forget to give me that like, bro. If not, put the gloves on and let's go outside, because I need that like. It took me like 5 days and 12 turns to do this, please. So this is the deck. I'm actually gonna show you this deck. It's cubic tears, which is hilarious because every time I say it, I think about just like square tears coming out of your eyes or whatever, right? But either or, this is the deck. 60 cards. I think this might be one of the, if not the best tier limits deck, and I'm gonna show you why in the video tomorrow, or wherever it is that I'm gonna upload it, where I have the replays, where I body other tier limits player with this thing and other duels and stuff like that. But this is the deck list. I'm gonna go over it tomorrow and everything else. But again, I just wanted to share this thing with you guys because I couldn't put it in a single video with all the other replays. It would have been too long, so I decided to make this video instead separately, and tomorrow I'm gonna show you everything and all the extra stuff that you need to know about this if you care, because I know tier limits is getting a lot of hate right now. People don't even want to watch tier limits videos like that. At least mine anyways at times, right? But it is what it is. I'm still gonna make content that I think you guys might enjoy, bro, and that's why this is here. So with that being said, again, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If not, put on the gloves, bro, and let's go. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Oh, wait. Also, I have a duel with this thing, 9 turns against Florida Reese, which was wild too. So stay tuned for that. I also have a video with Punk Therion against Brandon Despia that was 7 turns and it was crazy. So I have that for you too. It's already recorded. I'm uploading a Melfi Sprite that's like a budget version of Melfi Sprite, but it still does sprite things and it's really good. So stay tuned for that. That's being uploaded today, so the day before this thing gets uploaded, or 2 days before. I don't know. I don't have the time. I gotta go to work. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much, bro. Again, have a great day and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.